Live. From Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. The home of the Thunder. We're broadcasting from the Chesapeake Energy Arena. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. So for the Thunder, their last game, a win against the Lakers in Los Angeles. And what a fight they put up. Great resilience to storm back down the stretch.
And winning that game the way they did with the incredible fourth-quarter comeback couldn't have left them feeling any better.
Yeah, it was definitely a gut check with W for them. I mean, they never gave up or gave in, even when things looked bad for them.
Clark, plenty of speed and explosiveness on display tonight. When you widen your lens a little bit, how do you think athleticism in this league has changed throughout the years?
Boy, it has grown exponentially, Kevin. When you think about the advanced training methods, the knowledge around nutrition and rest and strength training, so beneficial to the athleticism that we see in the league. As a matter of fact, I question whether or not I would be able to play in this day and age based on the athleticism I had back in the 80s. I would have to really embrace that fitness and strength training to another level to play today.
Well, I think you would have played in any era and been just fine.
Well, I appreciate that. I'm not so sure, though. These guys get after it. They're bigger, faster, and stronger than any players of any era to date.
And here's Westbrook following the three from Eric Bledsoe. Back to Westbrook. Here's Roberson over Bledsoe. That one a little long. On offense here, the Bucks. It's a three-point game. Lopez a screen. Down low. A shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. And another three for Milwaukee.
And, you know, you see the touch from deep. Antetokounmpo. Now he just needs to make it a more consistent part of his game.
Now here's Westbrook. 6 to shoot. Over Antetokounmpo.
And the long reach of Antetokounmpo. I mean, stretches for days. And because of that, he's excellent at challenging shots.
Bledsoe outside. Back to Lopez. And Adams sends it back. Pass to George. Westbrook with a wide open look. Drains the jumper to finish the break.
Yes, and how about the unselfishness? Paul George has no problem sharing the ball.
Bledsoe left side. Back to Antetokounmpo. And it's off target. Not sure why he took that one. Thunder trailing by 4. Here's Westbrook. Ilyasova comes up with the rebound.
And, you know, the defense was probably in the C+ range there. I mean, I'm sure he feels like that's one he should have made, that layup.
Pass to Bledsoe. Middleton outside. Ilyasova a screen. Bledsoe for 3. Sinks the triple. Bledsoe's got 6 points.
You know, Bledsoe is a decent shooter from outside, but I think it's really important that he continues to connect from there.
Now Grant. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. And Westbrook, here we go. Second shot opportunity. And it's good on the way in.
And it's the fearlessness of Westbrook It's really refreshing to watch. When he's deep inside, he just goes right at you.
Now here's Middleton. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Here's Bledsoe. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Outside, George. From past the arc. And Russell Westbrook with the three. Westbrook's got his third bucket of the night.
Whether he's attacking the basket or squaring up from long range, Westbrook is always dangerous.
Now here's Bledsoe. 6 points for him. And they're running. George with the ball. Now guarded by Middleton. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That is his first foul of the game. And the foul on Eric Bledsoe. That is his first foul of the game. Outside Westbrook. Grant outside. Pass to Adams. Over Lopez. And again, it's Oklahoma City. Here's Milwaukee now.
And Steven Adams came into this league at 19, already a physical specimen, and has only gotten stronger. Just a bruising presence down low.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession. And so here is Oklahoma City. And plenty of bumping and elbowing inside as ever. Steven Adams strong enough, though, to come out on top of that battle.
Yeah, not shy at all about contact. Grew up the youngest of 18 children. He had to hit above his weight for over a decade. Now he's got the upper hand.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
That's his first personal.
And Russell Westbrook, he is a standard bearer for the Jordan brand with his own signature shoe, Greg. Few players have ever been as competitive as Michael Jordan, but you think Westbrook may be in that conversation?
No doubt about it. The similarities don't end there. The surreal athleticism, the will to dominate, and that fight, finding grudges to motivate them to their highest level. I think there's a kinship in how MJ and Russ approach the game.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
And with the Tide running against them, needs to talk it over with his guys.
You're exactly right. Halting the other team's run momentarily. Let's see what he comes up with now, Greg.
Bucks trail by 3. Antetokounmpo with the ball. And here's Brogdon from the arc. Bangs home the trifecta. Brogdon's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. It's George on the wing. And it's sent back by Lopez.
Lopez showing off the length there to get to that shot.
And he bangs it home with one hand.
And folks, those are hops you just don't see from that one spot every day.
Well, that's why he is such an uncommon talent.
Yep, uncommon and unparalleled. I mean, he makes things happen out there for sure.
And it's sent back by George.
Terrific focus from George there, reading the shooter the entire way through. A great shot block.
Here's Westbrook. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
Well, you think back to a time when people wondered if Westbrook was too aggressive. Playing with KD, they said Russ was taking too many shots. No questions anymore. Westbrook is the man in OKC.
And for Westbrook, winning the MVP and averaging a triple-double for an entire season. Greg, how much does he have left to prove?
Well, it's all about winning. We know Russ can take over a game. We know he can make his teammates better. How much better and how far they get in the playoffs? That's the real question.
Pass to Roberson. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them. Great touch from the line. Always important for bigger guys to be able to come through at the strike.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Stolen by Grant. And oh, here we go with George.
No!
Oh!
Hey, hey, hey. Woo, woo. Wow. I like the fact Grant isn't afraid to be risky on defense at times. I mean, using his wingspan, that gives him an opportunity to clog up passing lanes and maybe create some open court opportunities for his team.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his first foul. Timeout called the Bucks.
And, you know, the Bucks in recent seasons have employed an aggressive trapping style defensively. Diminishing returns, though, as the league has figured it out. Now they've gone back to the drawing board.
Right side, Antetokounmpo. Just 5 on the clock. Near the three-point line, it's Bledsoe. But they'll get another chance. And it's off the back rim, no good. Down low, George. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. George has got 8. And with the Bucks' length and athleticism, the pressure style of D made sense.
Yeah, you know, but when it broke down, Kevin, they gave up open threes in today's game. That's almost as bad as a layup.
Pass to Brogdon. Bledsoe for 3. The Thunder pull it in. Now here's Westbrook. 8 points for him. Here's Adams. Outside for George. The fadeaway. No good on that one. And Milwaukee the other way now. Now Bledsoe. He has 6. To the inside. It's stolen by Adams. A shot by George, wide open. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. And that's 11 points for Paul George. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And also, how about how well they defended the rim? Not just blocking shots, but also altering them here in this first half.
Patterson, the screen, and the foul on Eric Bledsoe. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2.
And Paul George, a terrific two-way player, an all-star, an all-NBA performer, and multiple all-defense selections.
Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 5. Henson with the screen, and the basket by Maker.
Yeah, using that mid-range area well. Give Maker some space to get his shot off, and you'll regret it.
And Paul George has made it a goal to win Defensive Player of the Year.
I mean, he's got tremendous length and quickness, but really his pride at that end of the floor might matter even more. He just takes great pride in being a complete player.
And he makes the bucket through contact and gets the whistle, too.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Thunder have hit 4 of 8 from the free throw line so far. Folks, that's 50%. Not great work there.
And a season ago, only converting at about a 72% clip from the line.
Here's Connaughton. Back to Brogdon. Fires the 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Brogdon's got 11 points.
He has been fantastic this quarter, guys. It's just the kind of effort they need if they're going to continue to trim the lead.
They set the pick. And here's Schroeder. The shot, no good. Snell from outside. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Snell's got the game tied up here for the Bucks. Here's Schroeder. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Pass to Patterson. Over Maker. Takes the elbow jumper and drains it. And the Thunder lead by 2.
And a lot of scoring here early on. This is the type of game the fans love to see.
Tell you what, Greg, it's getting to the point where you assume every shot is going to go down. I mean, nobody's missing out there.
Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for the Oklahoma City Thunder. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12. And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. What stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
I mean, a solid first quarter, especially looking at that plus turnover ratio.
Yeah, everything is sharp. I mean, nothing forced, precise passes, taking care of the ball. That's good stuff.
And low percentage look on that one. Not sure what he was thinking.
I agree with you. Not a good shot, not good offense. They can get a much better look than that, but they're going to need to be patient to do so.
Brogdon with it. To the wing right side. Pass to Connaughton. Henson with the screen. A 3-ball. And it's Connaughton missing. The Thunder with the lead. Schroeder outside. And it's Abrines in the corner. Back to Schroeder. To the paint. Here's Noel. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Noel's got the first basket of the second quarter for Oklahoma City. Pass to Snell. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Aggressiveness is fine, but you can't be this over-aggressive. I think he's got to dial it back some. They need him on the floor.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Now here's Noel. Oh, he misses the dunk.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
Oklahoma City leading by 4.
Boy, you look at Mike Budenholzer, and he's moved into a nice situation this offseason. Atlanta in rebuild mode, and the Milwaukee Bucks heading in the other direction. One of the best teams in the East. That's a good landing spot for Budenholzer.
And so it's Milwaukee now. Still looking for their first basket since the first quarter. Pass to Henson. Shot clock at 6. They set the pick. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. And the basket by Maker.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Abrines' shot is off. Bucks trail by 3. Pass to Connaughton. The rebound by Patterson. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. This game is finished. They'll be off to Portland taking on the Trailblazers. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. And that'll be Oklahoma City as it goes out of bounds. Thunder retain possession. Tipped away. It's stolen by Maker. Middleton on the wing. From downtown. No good with the tip. The Thunder leading by 3. Out left to the wing. Back to Schroeder. And so the ball out of bounds. Henson touched it last.
So close to getting the steal there, but the deflection equally as effective.
Yeah, refusing to give up anything easy. Solid defense, and I like that attitude.
Pass to Ferguson. 6 on the shot clock. It's up a 3. Abrines' shot is off. Bucks trailed by 3. Middleton outside. Back to Brogdon. Here's Snell. From the wing. And it's in off the backboard. Brogdon's got 13.
Brogdon so composed, riding the wave of momentum, not forcing shots, instead taking what the defense gives him.
And it's Milwaukee's ball. Middleton on the wing. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
That's just what we call man-up strength from Middleton. I mean, taking the hit and then kind of effortlessly knocking down the shot as well.
There's the pick. Pass to Abrines. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Abrines has got his first 3 points of the game.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Here's Snell. Henson with the screen. From outside the arc. Snell, no good. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Here's Ferguson. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And the foul called on the Milwaukee Bucks. Floor spacing is such an important element of the game now, Clark, and I know you have a list of guys who you think can stretch it the most in the game now.
Yeah, you start with Steph Curry. I mean, clearly, his shot-making ability from anywhere in the building is unlike most any other in the league. Damian Lillard has similar type range. Jamal Crawford would come to mind, but Steph Curry's at the head of that list for me.
The shot by Bledsoe, nobody around. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Pass to Abrines. to Schroeder. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Fires from deep. To the left side wing. Abrines. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
You know, this just hasn't been his quarter. I mean, he doesn't seem to be comfortable at all, particularly shooting. I mean, he knows he's struggling right now.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Henson with the screen. Shot off the screen. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
That's why you got to push Giannis Antetokounmpo out of the paint. I mean, he's too long, too skilled, and very confident from this area. You got to get him out of there.
From 6 away. And another shot. And Patterson with the lay-in. Good.
Great effort, terrific instinct. It's just solid all-around play, Kevin.
Lopez a screen. Pass to Middleton. Outside for Bledsoe. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Decent at spotting his teammates. You know, Bledsoe is good, I think, at reading the defense and then recognizing when he's got an open teammate.
And that one's good. Schroeder.
After going scoreless in the first, he's really found a way to turn it on here in the second quarter.
Now here's Bledsoe. He's got 6. Pass to Henson. Middleton for 3. They get the rebound. And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds. Oklahoma City leading by 5. Outside, George. Shot from the wing. And he hits the jumper for 2. George has got 14 points.
And you know, once George gets on the roll, he's just absolutely relentless, showing you how dominant he can be when he gets hot.
Pass to Middleton. And here's Bledsoe. The rebound by Paul George.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Here's Roberson. Defended by Middleton. Shot clock at 6. Stolen by Bledsoe. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Lopez a screen. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
Just off the charts, incredible athleticism from Antetokounmpo. Fending off contact like a real pro.
Now Westbrook. He's got 8. Back to Adams. Not going to go that time. Good D by Lopez. Bucks trail by 5. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
The obvious work ethic of Middleton on full display there. I mean, the quick release off the pass, which leaves the defense without much to do.
Against length, he does a nice job of creating just enough separation.
Yeah, he's so creative with the ball and his ability to shake free from bigger guys to knock down those triples. Boy, that's a thing of beauty there.
Back to Lopez. It's stolen by Adams. Here's Roberson. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Oklahoma City leading by 6.
And Chris Middleton 2 seasons ago tore his hamstring completely off the bone. I mean, he's come back and hasn't missed a beat. One of the most well-rounded players you'll see.
And Chris Middleton with maybe Greg his best season yet in 2017-18.
It just seems like he gets better every year. A former second-round pick, now all-star caliber. He's worked extremely hard, stayed in the lab, and now we're seeing the results.
Screen by Adams. Pass to George. Grant with the ball. Guarded by Bledsoe. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
Frozen. Guys just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
Lopez a screen. And Bledsoe, here we go. No good from Connaughton.
Kevin, not a single point in this quarter for him. Obviously, not what they need right now. He's got to score.
Grant, that's good.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Bucks trail by 7. .32 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Pass to Ilyasova. Lopez a screen. Bledsoe for 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Kevin, you can understand the shot selection. I mean, he wanted to go back at him and just came up short on the triple.
Here's Westbrook. Oh, and the jam by Westbrook.
Man, I tell you what, one of the things I love about Westbrook is the ferocity with which he attacks the rack. When he's driving inside, he's trying to punish the defender and the basket.
And so it's Oklahoma City ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And they're winning. The turnover battle very easily in this one. And now the third quarter have to get going. The Thunder leading by 9. Pass to Roberson. Now here is George. Defended by Middleton. Screen by Adams. Westbrook drives in. And finished off by Westbrook.
Man, you got to admire how easily Westbrook takes over games. I mean, an offensive juggernaut who is tenacious when it comes to scoring.
Middleton right side. Right side out of Antetokounmpo. 5 to shoot. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Antetokounmpo's got 13.
Well, I think the confidence Antetokounmpo has from the mid-range area is really evidence of the strides he's making with his jump shot.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
He used that pick to perfection. 7 points for Chris Middleton.
Whenever you give Middleton that kind of space to fire off the pick, he's good to go. One of the best scorers in the game.
No good from Grant.
Well, I think the defense got really lucky there. I mean, you can't afford to give up wide open shots from deep.
Here's Westbrook. And he hammers that one down right in the face of Ilyasova.
And you know Westbrook has an outstanding vertical. Once he gets to the launching pad, rim, beware.
Here's Antetokounmpo. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off. Just sensational stuff.
Outside for George. Lopez with the steal. Pass to Middleton. Thunder with the rebound.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Screen by Adams. Shoots. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. You had a terrific amateur career. You made NBA all-rookie first team. Can't exactly call you a late bloomer at all. You were really thriving.
Yeah, I had a lot of great people around me, Kevin, from the time I started playing in middle school to high school, college, the pros. Actually was fortunate Herb Williams, a teammate of mine in college at Ohio State, was also with the Pacers when I got there. So that helped my transition immensely to have a friend, veteran guy in the league. He had been there a year before me, break me in, and then I had an opportunity to play a lot and show what I could do, but I attribute it to good fortune, favor, and a lot of good people.
Yeah, he's got to make some adjustments here. Just too easy to score in the lane against them right now.
Yeah, there's no reason why they should be scoring at will down there easily as they have. I mean, they've got to be more aggressive inside.
Bucks trail by 10. Bledsoe outside. Pass to Ilyasova. Stolen by Westbrook. And they're running. And the dunk by Robertson.
And the feed from George couldn't be better. The timing, the placement, everything about that dish was pinpoint.
Middleton on the wing. The Bucks working the ball around. Lopez a screen. Milwaukee the rebound. Here's Bledsoe. No good from 11 feet. The Thunder leading by 12. Outside Westbrook. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. The Bucks making a switch here. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the 3rd. Back to Westbrook. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And Jeremy Grant, great genes for the game, Greg. Father was Harvey, uncle was Horace, both NBA players and stars. His brother Jerian also in the association.
Yeah, and Jeremy might be the best athletically of them all. I mean, 6'8" with that 7'3" wingspan, great bounce. If he can develop his skill to match, he'll have a long and prosperous NBA career.
Got freed up. Nice work off the pick. And that's now 9 points for Chris Middleton.
He's starting to figure it out a little bit more. Dimes like this prove Maker knows how to find the open guy.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Kevin, the league has unveiled a 5-point plan to improve player-referee relations. Things became heated last season with a lot of star players ejected for arguing with officials. The emphasis on respect and clear standards of conduct on both sides can only help. Kevin?
Very good point, David. Completely agree. Thanks. 4 on the shot clock. They grab their own miss. Kicks it down to Middleton. And Robertson pulls it down.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
It's George on the wing for 3. It's good from long range. George has got 17.
And, you know, that's one of George's go-to shots. He's a three-point shooter who spaces the floor well.
There's the pick. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Yeah, still moving a little bit when he set that screen. He'll argue that he was set, but I really didn't think so.
It was very close, and I wouldn't mind letting them play on that one. It wasn't blatant by any means.
Patterson, the screen, or the 3. Abrines' shot is off.
Well, most games he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
Pass to Maker. In the corner, it's Brogdon. Middleton on the wing. Launches it. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
Yeah, you know what? He's a skilled passer, so if you leave people open around Brogdon, he'll make you wish you didn't.
And they pick up 2. George has got 19 points.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
And Kevin, they've been committing a lot of turnovers here. Taking care of the basketball is the #1 priority right now in that huddle. They've got to tighten it up.
Bucks trail by 14. And here is Brogdon. He's got 13. Pass to Connaughton. Launches a three. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Connaughton's got his first 3 points of the game. George with the ball. Here's Noel. And slam dunk by Noel.
And Noel really does a nice job in reading angles of shots. He really excels in avoiding box outs because he's so active, and he typically beats guys to important spots near the basket.
There's the screen. Tries a three. The shot missing. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. In the corner, George with it. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
I love the activity. George is not just a perimeter player, folks. You can depend on him down low, too.
Pass to Maker. Henson with the screen. Here's Connaughton. And a miss there on the triple.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Patterson, the screen. From deep, George. And Henson pulls it down.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Back to Brogdon. Pass to Snell. Fires from 14. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Tough miss, especially since the defense wasn't that strong. I mean, he needs to cash in from there.
And it's Schroeder missing.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
It's Brogdon on the wing. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Pass to Patterson. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
And Greg, certainly the knock on Dennis Schroeder is play on the defensive end.
Nobody questions how effective he is on offense. I just think he has a tendency to take a few too many plays off and too many chances on defense. If he wants to be viewed as a top point guard in this league, he'll need to show some consistency on the defensive end. Yeah, that's just poor decision making. He's got to be better in those situations.
Greg, I just think he was in a hurry. He flat out rushed it. I mean, I don't know what he was thinking there. He actually was in a brain neutral position.
Outside, George. Pass to Patterson. Schroeder outside. There's Noel. And the whistle blows, so a chance here for a 3-point play.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Brogdon with it. 16 points for him. Shoots over Schroeder. Here's George. That one doesn't go. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. Pass to Snell. Three-pointer. No good that time. The Thunder lead by 17. There's a screen by Noel. Now Patterson. Defended by Henson. Outside, George. Drops in the layup for two. George has got 9 points here in the second half.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Pass to Connaughton. Outside, Antetokounmpo. No good there with the step-back J. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. They're on an 11-3 run. The three from George. Kept alive. Schroeder outside. Now George. There's the pick. From deep. Abrines' shot is off. Bucks trail by 19. Here's Brogdon. He's got 16. Henson with the screen. Here's Connaughton. And that misses everything.
And I think these are the shots he's got to avoid taking. I mean, already struggling. He's not helping his team right now looking at those shots.
On the wing, George. He's got 23. George missing again. Snell from outside. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for Oklahoma City. They've leaned on him for offense, and he hasn't let them down. He's now up to 23 points today. We come back right after this. Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. Bucks trail by 19. Now here's Bledsoe. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the miss, not the best shot selection there.
He's still looking for his first three-pointer of the second half after making just one in the first.
Westbrook can't get it to go.
The defense better watch out. They better be alert because this guy can make threes, as we saw in the first half.
Pass to Connaughton. Back to Bledsoe. Ilyasova a screen. The wide open look here for Lopez. No good on the three. And Noel throws it down.
And the slender build of Noel allows him to sprint to the cup quickly. I mean, it's not just being lean. He's got some nice quickness as well. Extremely effective on the drive.
There's a good screen. Pass to Lopez. Here's Connaughton. 5 to shoot. Lopez a screen. Off the screen. And that one's good from Connaughton.
How about the screen that frees him up, though, for the jumper?
Right side, Westbrook. Noel with it. Pass to George. Out to the right wing. Near the three-point line, it's Westbrook. No good off the back of the rim. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Elbow shot. Antetokounmpo, no good. Oklahoma City leading by 19 points. Pass to George. And the whistle blows. It'll be on Pat Connaughton. That's his first foul. So both teams changing it up here. Now Westbrook. Over Bledsoe. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. The quick look, no good that time. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. And that one's good. Westbrook's got 23 points.
Defensively, this is what you know. He's coming off a hot game and looking to keep it rolling.
As well he should, Greg. I mean, he always is looking to score the ball, even more so when he's hot. I like the mindset.
Fast break, Milwaukee. And Bledsoe with the stuff.
How about the court vision of Middleton? Just so good at finding the open man.
There's a screen by Noel. Westbrook with the bucket. Westbrook's got 4 points this quarter.
And you can see there the defender gets caught up on the pick.
I think he's got to be more aggressive, stronger, getting through those screens. Can't allow shooters that kind of space to pull the trigger.
Here's the screen. Back to Antetokounmpo. Hits the three-point bomb.
And you can see the play calling this half. Another one from distance.
Well, they're dialed in, locked and loaded from outside the arc. It's all about the triple so far.
Pass to Abrines. Lets the three fly. The rebound by the Bucks.
And I love how his teammates have stepped up for him. He's struggling, but they're ramping it up and getting it done this quarter.
Bledsoe outside. And Andre Robertson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Outside, Antetokounmpo. From beyond the arc. That shot is off. And it's Oklahoma City the other way.
Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Lopez. Adams, some nice D.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
Textbook defense all around. Nice job at contesting the shot without fouling, and that's how you do it. Well done.
Bucks trail by 20. To the right side. And here is Ilyasova. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Hey, you know, in the age of analytics, there's a ton of talk about player efficiency these days. And as we can see by Antetokounmpo's performance tonight, his efficiency, extraordinary.
Pass to Ilyasova. Middleton outside. There's a screen. Lopez a screen. To the middle. The kick out to Ilyasova. Lets it go from deep. Drops in the tray.
You got to get out on Ilyasova. I mean, this is an efficient three-point shooter who knows how to pick his spots.
Westbrook with it. Pass to Robertson. Back to Westbrook. Grant outside. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. That shot, no good. Excellent D there from George. Outside Westbrook. Here's Adams. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. And the Thunder lead by 17.
And that's exactly why you got to box him out, because when you don't, that's what happens. He burns you on the glass.
There's a good screen. And the Bucks miss again.
Well, that's another good rebound for him. Hasn't mattered at all that he's given up some inches to a few of the other guys on the floor.
Pass to Grant. Now Adams. Good D by Lopez.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Lopez a screen. Here's Bledsoe. Now here's Lopez. Shoots. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Steven Adams picks one up.
Up around 80% for his career, Lopez more than comfortable earning his points at the charity stripe.
Clark, an interesting aspect of the one-and-done controversy. Increasingly, these guys are being asked to take on a big role in the NBA right away.
Yeah, exactly. And you know what? I'm all for guys that have the unique ability and opportunity to play pro basketball out of high school or after 1 or 2 years of college. I would love to see college kids hang around for 2 or 3 years, but that's not realistic for the supremely gifted. But it does put pressure on your teams if you're expecting these young guys to come in and impact winning right away. It takes a little time, in most cases, for even really highly talented players to become winning NBA players.
Here's Westbrook. Banked in off the glass. Westbrook's got 27 points. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Outside, George. Screen by Adams. And that one's good, George. 25 points in the game.
And George typically capitalizes well off any pick and roll situation because he makes quick decisions and his basketball IQ is pretty high.
Timeout called, the Bucks. Clark, if you were a general manager, and I think you'd make an outstanding one, during the pre-draft process in particular, a player has declined to work out for you. Would you still consider drafting?
Yeah, I would consider it. And again, there would be some extenuating circumstances. Why has he declined? What have we seen? Obviously, I'm hopeful that my scouting staff has taken a look at him, and I've seen the kid up close and in person and done my due diligence, so I've got a comfort level with who he is and what he can become. But I don't think the declining of a workout is enough reason to just dismiss a prospect that you like.
Here's Bledsoe. Here's Antetokounmpo. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. 25 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
And that one's good. Schroeder.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Priority and goal number one has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Pass to Middleton. Lets it go from deep. The Thunder leading by 19 points. Schroeder, left side. Screen by Adams. The three from George. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
And George has learned a lot, and I think continues to evolve as a leader. He relishes the chance to deliver for this team.
With social media providing instantaneous news, Clark, players have to really watch what they say now. I mean, before they hit the send button.
Yeah, you got to pause before you peck, and you got to pause before you post. That's one of the things I would tell.
Well said. Well said.
That's what I would tell guys when I was talking about this landscape that they're in. Heavily scrutinized, and to the NBA players' credit, they've done a great job with social media. They're very visible, they're very accessible, they're well connected to the community through their platforms, but you do have to exercise some caution in how you go about your social media profile.
The Thunder leading by 21.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for Oklahoma City.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year, actually their 5th win on the year.
And looking at the trajectory of the season, this is the first of 2 meetings on the year. So this will be a solid win to go up 1-0 in the season series here against the Bucks.
And we watched them all night long. No one could really stop them. Just another excellent game it was for Russell Westbrook.
And, you know, he was really important today. Integral, taking and making shots time and time again.
And here's George for 3. Drills the three-pointer. George has got 30 points.
And giving the fans what they came to see, a spirited performance.
Well, they've got to be pleased with the effort they've seen so far tonight. Everybody pitching in for what looks to be a solid W.
That's his first personal foul.
Here's Brogdon, and he comes off the screen to bury the jump shot.
Brogdon extremely confident because he knows he has the green light to fire off the catch.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And it's the Thunder with the ball. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that'll do it, folks.